Commissioner of the General Elections Commission's KPU Idam Holik said that voters who choose to exercise their rights by coming to the polling stations TPS to cast their votes on the elections day on Wednesday, February 14th, indicate an act of nationalism towards the country.
Idam Holik said in Jakarta on Monday that for people who say they love Indonesia, they can prove it by participating in the quinquennial democratic celebration to decide Indonesia's future leaders. Idam said that in democracy, citizens have the right to decide leaders they desire. He believed that Indonesian citizens, as long as they love Indonesia, they have no reason not to go to the polling stations to cast their votes. Previously, KPU has announced that the legislative elections, including the vote for members of the Regional Representatives Council or DPD, will be held simultaneously with presidential and vice presidential election on February 14. KPU has also announced official participants of the 2024 presidential and vice presidential election, namely Anies Baswedan and Muhaimin Iskandar as candidate pair number 1, Prabowo Subianto and Gibran Rakabuming Raka as candidate pair number 2, and Ganjar Pranowo and Mahfud MD as candidate pair number 3.
The General Elections Commission's KPU is prepared if the elections results after February 14 needs a second round. The elections body states that the result of elections rests in the hands of the voters.
KPU Commissioner Idam Holik said in Jakarta on Monday that the KPU had been prepared with the whole procedure if the elections need a second round or a runoff. The procedure is stipulated in the KPU Regulation Number 3, Year 2022 on stages and schedule of the 2024 elections. Meanwhile, Law Number 7, Year 2017 on elections stipulates 2 options on voting, namely the presidential and vice presidential candidates win in either first or second round. During the election in 2004, there were 5 presidential and vice presidential candidates in the race. It went into the second round after the winning pair, Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono and his running mate Yusuf Kala, only won 33.57% votes. In the second round, Yudhoyono and Kala won 60.62% votes compared to their rival Megawati Soekarnoputri and Hashim Muzadi, who only gained 39.38% votes. In 2009, there were 3 pairs of candidates, but Yudhoyono and his running mate Budiono won the elections with a landslide of 60.8% in the first round. Therefore, Idam says that the trajectory and the result of the elections will depend on the voters.